Finally, we've got some fight news. Let's fucking go, eh? Absolutely beautiful. What a weird looking view on vertical. What the fuck? Why am I so tiny? Pause. All right. Why does this look so awkward? Whatever. So what's up, useless? How you doing? I got it on the double stream because I have the StreamYard fucking who's it, what's it? Stream because I have the StreamYard fucking who's it, what's it? The free trial. The free trial. Man, these fucking fights are bangers though. Bangers. Big W. I'm looking forward to talking about all this shit. Hopefully we can get some people coming in here. Sup. Yep. How you doing? How's it going? Jiri Prochazka versus Carlos Ulberg. I think Jiri breaks Ulberg late. Tyra versus Van. Fuck, that one is a tricky one because Van didn't really beat Alexandre Pantoja. And Tyra looked really good against Brandon Moreno. I'd probably have to lean towards Tatsuro Tyra. Hi, do you listen to rap? I do. I like rap. Hi, Imperio Santos 3266. What's up? Rap like ¿Qué onda, hermano? But let me see. Jiri Prochazka, I think that he has the power. He's going to be able to hurt Ulberg the longer this fight goes. Unless Ulberg is able to just snipe him early, it's going to be hard for Ulberg to weather the storm as the fight goes on. In rounds 4 and 5, I feel like is when Jiri's going to be the most dangerous and he's going to be hurting him the most. Jiri Prochazka is vulnerable early. Like, I understand why you're on Ulberg useless, but you know, I know that Ulberg kind of has like a kryptonite kind of style for him. Very technical, evasive, most likely exploit Jiri Prochazka's aggressiveness, but I don't know, man. It is night in the U.S. Yeah, it is. It's 11 p.m. where I am right now. I really want to see Muhammad Mokaev versus Tatsuro Taira if Mokaev is ever allowed back in the UFC. Yeah, I want to see that as well. But I don't know if they're going to bring Mokaev back ever, to be honest. Ask questions, any feel free. 100%. I think Rebo can win. I'm rooting for Ribovics. I think so as well. He's definitely, if his takedown defense holds up, he can definitely put hands on Gamrot on the feet. I like Jiri Prochazka's championship level experience. I like his 5-round experience. Yeah, this fucking vacant title fight. UFC Miami, April 11th. Let's fucking go. Let's see. Yeah, man. We got Jiri Prochazka, Carlos Ulberg. What other fights are on that card? Joshua Van versus Tatsuro Taira. Beneil Dariush versus Manuel Torres. Man, Beneil Dariush is going to get destroyed. Poor Beneil. Gamrot versus Ribovics. Gamrot's going to be going out there shooting for takedowns, trying to hold him down. Ribovics is going to be trying to fight and actually put on a fucking show. Yes, very nice. Very nice. This is the thumbnail. Looking fucking snazzy, eh? Check that shit out, eh? Let's see. I like this. I like this layout. There we go. What the hell? Bootleg it for me? What are you talking about right now? Bootleg what? Hey, I'm new. What are you up to? Are you mixed? What the fuck? You're not new, useless. Get out of here. The UFC match? Oh, bootleg the fucking fights? Oh, shit. Well, tomorrow you have UFC Mexico City. I can give you a sketchy link that you can use to watch it. Go to Crack Streams. Explain why Mofsar is the best and beats Lerone. Nah, I don't think so. Well, maybe. I mean, he's probably just going to be taking him down, fucking holding Lerone Murphy down, and everybody's going to hate it, but he might get the win. But hopefully Lerone can stuff those takedowns, beat the hell out of Mofsar Evloev, and put an end to his reign of boringness. So it's going to be very nice to see. We've got, what, like 10, 11 weeks of fights in a row? Diaz brothers can get a forehead kiss. They'd probably slap you if you tried, but no, maybe not. They probably don't slap ladies. But fuck it. They would probably be like, hey, man, what the fuck are you doing, man? Kissing me on the forehead, man. They might enjoy it. Who knows? Yee, what's up, Hernanov? How you doing? How you doing? How's it going? What are you thinking about Carlos versus Jiri, Hernanov? What are you thinking? Stockton slapped my lips off my face? Exactly. It's going to be a bad time. How long of a win streak is Carlos Ulberg on? I know he hasn't lost since the Kennedy fight. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9-fight winning streak for Carlos Ulberg. Solid. So yeah, that was his debut when he lost to Kennedy. Let's see. Carlos is a good win streak. Yeah, he does. But I just realized he beat Ozdemir, and I know Jiri has magic. Yeah, but Ozdemir is solid, and I can't forget what he did to Guskov. Yeah, but what about what Jiri did to Ozdemir? Jiri Prochazka fucked Volkan Ozdemir up. he put him out bad in Jiri Prochazka's debut. Carlos beat him by decision. Jiri put him to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Así que sí. Jiri Prochazka. Creo que va a ganar. I think he's going to win. I'm just going to fucking fade back and forth into Spanish because who knows? Because of my region, I might be getting fucking Latinos in here. You still give Tuggies for $5, broski? It's actually fucking $10. You get your facts straight. But yeah, no, I've retired. I've retired from that line of work. Why? What about you? I know you miss me working together with your mom, but I don't think we're gonna be co-workers anymore, you know. Let's see. That's impressive to be fair. Yeah, I think that anybody that beats Ozdemir is going to be at the top. Yeah, Ozdemir is a solid gatekeeper at light heavyweight. His Jan win was just okay in my opinion. Yeah, he didn't really do too much in the Jan fight. It was very close. Could have gone either way, to be honest. A lot of people said that Jan got robbed, which I don't know if he got robbed, but it's not like he went out there and smoked him. It was very close. Let's see. Yeah, but I think that Prochazka is going to be able to cut off the cage. I think that he's going to force a high tempo. He's going to just push the pace on Ulberg. Ulberg is going to be landing, but Prochazka is just going to be able to weather the storm and just keep trying to get in his face. Ulberg is going to be trying to stay composed, use his footwork, use his distance, jabs, counters, trying to keep Jiri off of him, but Yuri's going to keep pressuring forward, and Ulberg is going to be forced into firefights and exchanges where eventually Yuri's toughness is going to end up paying off. KZ of Dariush lands a big shot on Manuel Torres. Yeah, I think that Manuel Torres would most likely eat that shit and then put Beneil to sleep with a soft jab. Let me see. If you could bring a UFC fighter back in their prime in today's UFC, who are you choosing? It'd be cool to see Cain Velasquez in his prime. It's like no injuries. Like if we could just have Cain Velasquez not be injured, that'd be fucking sick. A prime TJ Dillashaw to fight Piotr Jan would be cool. Shit. What division? I think GSP would be cool to come back. Anderson Silva, I don't know. I'd like to see Anderson Silva fight the middleweights of today to see if his fighting style still holds up. All the GOATs, bro. I'd like to see a prime John Jones. Oh, I forgot to tell you that one of my big money bets is on Chito Vera. You really think that Chito Vera is going to win, bro? I don't think that Chito Vera his output is just too low. He's going to go out there, not throw enough, and then he's going to be shocked that he doesn't get the decision. It's hard to forget that Chito Vera is going to push a pace on the side of David Martinez. He's not, though. That's the thing. Like, when does Chito ever push a pace? He kind of picks it up in round 3, but rounds 1 and 2, he just drops them, and he just doesn't throw. His output is too low. People think Vera is just going to be there, but I think that Chito will keep walking him down with a solid pace. I mean, let's see. You might be right, but Chito would have to basically change how he's been going out there and performing. Let's see. Yeah, Dillashaw would be my pick. Him versus O'Malley is my most favorite dream match. That'd be a sick-ass fight, for sure. For right now, like, guys that are currently in the UFC, the fight that I want to see the most at 135 is Corey Sandhagen versus Sean O'Malley. I really want to see that fight. Both guys are long and lanky for the division. Honestly, Ilya is the UFC biggest star. He knocking people the fuck out, separating them from their consciousness with one punch, 100%. First fight I seen was Aldo and McGregor. That's a pretty sick fight to see for the first time. Conor McGregor putting him to sleep in 13 seconds. I wish they would have had a rematch. Because as cool as that was, it's like, come on. It's like, I don't think that fight plays out that way every single time. Conor landed that perfect shot. But I would have liked to see a rematch. Just to see it go a little bit longer, see what it would have looked like. Yadong is close to entering his prime. Yeah, Song Yadong is still like in his not early 20s, but like mid 20s. How old is Song Yadong? It's like, I think he's younger than I am. No, we're the same age. 28. December 2nd. He's a little bit younger than I am. I'm November 19th. He's December 2nd. So he's like a couple weeks older than me, or younger than me, I mean. All right. Let's see. That's when the top guys will be fighting the best Yadong. Yeah, Yadong, he's still got some time. Still got some time to grow. Let's see. Yadong is still growing, you know? And the thing is, everyone that fights Yadong and it's hard. Yeah, man, it's Yadong is a super tough test. Yadong is always never easy dealing with Yadong. Fucking, it's always hard. But he's just gonna keep getting fucking harder. Yep. Yadong's gonna be in his prime, 100%. Anderson Silva literally loses to Bo Nickel today. Nah, no way. Anderson Silva, I mean, Bo maybe takes him down, but Anderson Silva fucking front kicks that man in his neck, and he fucking goes to sleep. Let's see. UFC should make Nate versus Conor 3. I agree. I don't think they will, but I think that'd be cool to see for the spectacle. For Conor's final fight and the trash talk, the pressers, the fight itself was good. The UFC trash talk is so boring now. Yeah. They're talking about Conor McGregor versus Carlos Prates. You know, let Carlos Prates basically steal Conor McGregor's star power by knocking him out. I don't think that fight would be competitive, though. I think that Carlos Prates would just smoke Conor McGregor. It wouldn't be very close. The guy Silva was getting controlled, lost every round against Chael until sub. Yeah, but Chael was on steroids, bro. Bo Nickel's not on steroids. Getting a call from the lady. What's up, baby? No, but I will right now. Thank you for reminding me. I'm gonna. All right. I don't really like the GOAT convo, but who do you think is the bantamweight GOAT? Dillashaw, Cruz, and Garbrandt or Rock, Paper, Scissors, and Jan and Merab have beaten each other. Yeah, I would say it's between Jan and Merab. Maybe Merab because of the strength of schedule and the amount of title defenses. People like to say Dominic Cruz, but I feel like Merab clears fucking Dominic Cruz's whole resume. Like the Umar wins and the Jan wins are more impressive. Corey Sandhagen, Sean O'Malley, like I don't know, man. The level of competition is higher nowadays. But it's like I could say that you could say like Merab is 1A, Jan is 1B, Cruz probably at number 2. I don't even know if Peyton Talbot versus Song Yadong, that would be a sick fight. Silva was ass. I mean, nah. Silva was fighting ass competition, but he was really good. Conor should fight Beneil after Torres. Yeah, right. That would be a good win for Conor. Get in there, fight old man Beneil. Let's see. I think as much as Talbot is good, I do think Song Yadong would beat him. It'd be a tough fight for both guys. Shit, both guys are tough as fuck. Talbot might be a little bit cleaner on the feet, but Song Yadong is a tough test for anybody for sure. That'd be a great fight. Song Yadong versus Peyton Talbot. Fucking take my money. I'll fucking take that. Bo Nickel is a better grappler wrestler than Chael. Yeah, but you know, Chael had the fucking steroid strength. And Soriano is impressive. And does Soriano beat Jacoby Smith? That's a fight that I've wanted to see for a long time. That'd be a good fight. I don't know how that would look. I don't know. Fuck. I think Jacoby Smith has better wrestling, but most likely Puna would be wanting to make that a wrestling kickboxing fight. Bantamweight go to CEO of EPO Dillashaw? Nah. Merab Bantamweight go? Yeah, he has fucking beat your boy Umar. He whooped his ass. Made him look silly. Soriano Chin, Euros Medic is aging well. Yeah, he fucking knocked him out in 30 seconds. That was great. Yeah, okay. Merab is not Bantamweight GOAT. It's his daddy, Petr Yan. You act like Merab didn't fuck up Petr Yan in their first fight, the first time they fought. Like he went to go shake Petr Yan's coach's hand, and Petr Yan was flinching because Merab stuck his arm out. Had that man fucking traumatized. Let's see. But again, Soriano caught Euros Medic when Euros was green. And it was just kind of like a fluky ass, like overhand, you know. But it is true. And move back in a straight line. Yeah. I want to see Talbot versus Bautista so bad. That'd be a fucking sick fight. I would like to see that as well. There's so many good matchups to be made in these divisions, and they're just not moving forward, man. Hamzat Chimaev's fucking stupid ass needs to defend the belt as well. I'm getting tired of that motherfucker. Jan was injured first fight, and Merab was fighting for the 4th time that year. So you can make excuses for them both. Bo Nickel fucking sucks. Thank you. I can see when someone can fight, you can tell that you don't like getting hit or can't deal with them like that. That's why he's a wrestler. He KO'd a bum who shouldn't even be on the UFC. Yeah, he fucking beat jiu-jitsu guy Rodolfo Vieira. It's like, oh, wow. Wow, bro. He knocked out a jiu-jitsu guy. Yeah, Bo Nickel sucks ass. You're right. I agree with you, Clint Eastwood. Let's see. Sign me up for DDP versus Imavov striking matchup. I would love to see those two fight. I think, Imavov would be giving him problems, but DDP would just be coming forward. Fucking relentless pressure. But I think that Imavov would be too clean for him. People for what the fuck? I was actually voice calling somebody. My bad. That was a misdial. Do you think Kaldakis beats Bo Nickel? It'd be a competitive fight. I'd like to see it. They want to build up his confidence with cans, the same thing like Callum Walsh? Yeah, for sure. Do you train any martial arts? The times that I've trained martial arts, I've just ended up getting fucking injured horribly. So I've tried, not built for it. On my third jiu-jitsu class, I got my shoulder fucking crunched and my neck is just like permanently fucking stiff now. Tore my ACL trying to throw a spinning back kick at a fucking standing bag in my backyard. And so I'm good. I just kind of hit the heavy bag at the gym. I just kind of box for the most part, but no. Your boy is not built for martial arts training. Damn sorry. No, you're fucking good, John Dong. Don't worry about it, bro. It's just your boy's not. It's just not. I'm not built for that shit. But yeah, no. Pro tip: if anything pops in jiu-jitsu, don't wait 2 years to get it treated and looked at. Try to get that shit looked at right away. Dacus pulled out versus Luque. He did. Yeah, he's fighting Kelvin Gastelum now. I feel bad they might end up getting Dawkins to Cam Roston. Yeah, that'd be a sick fight. Cam Roston, I like him. He's an exciting Australian fighter. These Australians are fucking sick, bro. Quillian Salkilled, Cam Roston. There's another one, Tom Nolan. There's one more that I'm trying to think of. It's Salkilled, Roston, and the fuck, this dude just fought at UFC Sydney. I'm forgetting who it was. I gotta look at this card. Jonathan McAuliffe. That's who I was trying to think of. Jonathan McAuliffe. It's not really on the same level as Roston or Quillian Salkilled. I mean, Salkilled is the most popular out of the three of them, but McAuliffe still has some work to do. But I like him as well. They don't pay enough to be an MMA fighter. I told my friend he fights at 125, transfer over to boxing, and there's more interest in that weight class. Any UFC fighters who primarily box should go into boxing. Yeah, like O'Malley should end his UFC contract and go Inc. MVP Promotions boxing. Jake Paul. I think that O'Malley, yeah, he would make more money boxing. Like a lot of these guys, they're getting fucked over by the UFC, bro. Like Conor Benn coming in and making $15 million is just fucking disgusting. I don't even know if Alex Pereira, Ilya Topuria, Islam Makhachev are making that much, and they're way, way bigger stars than Conor fucking Benn, bro. Who gives a fuck about Conor Benn? Dude was never even a champion in boxing. He lost to Chris Eubank. But yeah, no, for sure. Honestly, Conor Benn making $15 million is a slap in the face to all UFC fighters. Do you think Salkilled could be a future champion, or do you think a wrestler will get to him? I mean, Quillian Salkilled has some solid grappling, solid wrestling. I don't know, future champion. I don't know about that. He's definitely going to end up being ranked, but we got to see him fight some more high-level competition. It's too early for me to say that. He's just beating like fucking Anshul Jubilee, Jamie Malarkey. Nasrat Hakparast is a solid win, but I got to see this dude, how he looks against the top 15 before I'm saying anything like future champion. But I do think that Quillian Salkilled is really good. I do think that he can be ranked for sure. Like to see him fight somebody like Nazim Sadikov. Him versus Fares Siam would be sick. But I think they're trying to give him a slow build because I think they see that he has potential. I hope he's fighting Ziam next. That'd be a fucking tough-ass fight for Salkilled, bro. If he beats Fares Ziam, then it's like, okay, this dude really, really has like a high ceiling, like some solid potential. But I'd maybe like to see one more fight before the Fares Ziam fight, because Fares Ziam I feel like is a little bit more advanced in the career, and that's a tough fight for Salkild, bro. Fares Ziam's really good. Ziam is good. Who's the other guy? Quillian Salkild is the dude that got that crazy ass head kick when John Anik was like, his family owns a bakery, and then he head kicked the fuck out of that guy. Some Australian dude with like a mustache. You look like JD Vance. That's super insulting. I don't think so. Please tell me that I don't look like JD Vance, chat. In boxing, belts don't really mean anything anymore. Big matchmaking fights are worth more. People want money. Forget the belts. Ryan Garcia just became champ last weekend. That is true. Ryan Garcia is one of the most popular boxers. Is he really a champion? Was that a championship fight? I'm a boxing casual, bro. I'm an MMA hardcore, but I'm a boxing casual for sure. Surely if Salkild beats Coway, that would give him a ranking shot. That's another sick-ass fight. Yeah, Coway Fernandez is super solid. Fares Ziam is super solid. Let me see. Let me show you a picture of Quillian Salkild so you know who I'm talking about. This fucking guy. Long time no see, KZ. Yeah, like fucking 10 minutes. Sup, how you doing, useless? Hello, brother. So I'm seriously thinking about starting to bet on UFC bouts, but I'm not sure what app to use. I live in Mexico. Any advice? I use Dorado Bet. So that would most likely work for you. But just be careful. Don't bet too much, because losing money betting on fights sucks ass. But just bet what you're comfortable losing, whether that be like $5, $10. Just don't bet anything that's actually going to affect your life. You know, don't fucking bet $200 and then you lose the shit and then you're like, fuck. But yeah, oh, that guy's good. Yeah, for sure. He always gets finishes to the guy that choked out. I think I gotta respect that Australian guy. I fucking 100% agree, bro. I think that he could have won out there and beat the fuck out of Jamie Malarkey, but he just chose to submit him because that's his countryman. He's like a veteran, and he's just like, let me just choke this dude out and not put a beating on him. He always gets finishes, and Zayam is a really top matchmaking fight. Yeah, that'd be a sick fight. Be a high level lightweight. Bet the fucking house. Yeah, just ruin your life. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hell yeah. No problem, bro. Why live a life so safe? We're born to take risk. Because fucking motherfuckers got to pay rent, bro. Let's fucking go Mexico. Hell yeah. People have bills to pay, useless. If Jake Matthews is really fighting Naraji in Macau, China, bro, Jake Matthews will beat up Naraji and fight out all the Chinese people. Naraji sounds familiar, but I can't think about who that actually is. Taileke Naraji. A knockout over Kiefer Crosby. I don't see anything on Typology. Dude, a fucking 11 knockouts, 1 submission. God damn. Naraji, let me see. Record's solid, but Jake Matthews might exploit that ground game. KZ has stream fatigue already. It's true. This is JD Vance. You're the second person that's saying that, and I'm getting upset. I don't look like that fucking fat retard JD Vance. All right. He just beat Crosby. Yeah, I'm ready for war. Ancestor went to war for us to gamble. But Jake Matthews is too much of a step up. But yeah, he's talented for sure. Yeah, I don't think that I don't know if that fight is getting made. Where did you see that? Because I don't see this on Topology. Who the fuck is Jake Matthews? What a casual. He sucks. He choked out Chidi and Njokuani in like a minute. That shit was a fluke, bro. The fucking referee stopped that submission early, and then they said, "Oh, Neil Magny." Nah, bro. He fucking beat Neil Magny, and then he got completely fucked over because he choked him out in round 1. So no, that's not true. Neil Magny is Jake Matthews' son. because he got choked out in a round. How would Cody Garbrandt and O'Malley would have gone? I think that O'Malley would have fucked him up. O'Malley definitely would have smoked him. Bro tapped a Magny. Yeah, after he got fucking robbed by the referee, stopping that fight 3 seconds before the horn sounded. And then no, that fight should have been called. That fight should have been ended. So Neil Magny actually got submitted in round 1. It could end up being Kenan Song or the Leech on Jake Matthews' Instagram. He said he's fighting in Macau, China. Yeah, shit. Who knows? Who knows who Jake Matthews is going to fight? But I'm looking forward to it. I've got 2 pieces of shit in here earlier asking me if I'm fucking JD Vance and telling me that I look like JD Vance. That guy can go fuck himself. Where's the other person? Yeah, this fucking dick face. Pico gonna destroy Pitbull, you reckon? I do think so. I think that he beats him. Where's Chinaman that made Anthony Smith fold into a roly-poly? Yeah, Zhang Mingyang. I want to see him come back. He got exposed by Johnny Walker, but I want to see him come back and fight. But I know I'm interested. That guy looked solid against Morales. Yeah. I do think that Pico beats Pitbull. But Pico, bro, he's so fucking aggressive and reckless. He ends up just getting countered. So, fuck, bro. Pitbull might just end up sniping him and knocking him out. I don't think so, though. But I think that Pico can get him. Let's see. Pitbull elbow. What, a fucking spinning elbow? You think he gets spinning elbowed again? Twice in a row? Yeah, I think that Pico can pull that one off. Now I'm worried that Melky's going to get Arnold Allen. That'd be a sick fight, but it would suck to see either one of those guys lose. I like Arnold Allen. And Allen's going to be a tough fight for any of these young guys for sure. They're probably going to try to use Allen as a stepping stone at this point, which I don't know is the best idea. Dual streams is the way. Imagine if you vertical streamed UFC 5 one day, boom, 40 people watching. That is true. That would be pretty sick. But I need OBS because I can't do that from the PS5. You can 5 years too, fighting subscribers on UFC 5 vertical live. What do you think about the bonuses doubling to 100K? I like it. I like that they have finish bonuses as well. For the if you get a finish, you get 25K. I like that as well. Yeah, KZ, you can just grab your phone and show your screen. Probably used to do it. Yeah, that might be what I end up. That might end up being what I have to do because it'd be better off than me just streaming it directly from the PS5. Should UFC do favors for guys like Khamzat and Islam after that last performance? I don't think so. That shit was trash. Everybody hated it. I really don't think they should. Like, Khamzat should stay and defend after Islam should fight Morales or Prates. Yeah, I'd like to see Islam fight Morales. Maybe Ian Gary, even though I don't like Ian Gary. But I don't want to see him fight Kamaru Usman. And they should have forced fucking Khamzat to defend the belt already. Like, this shit is ridiculous. This dude's not even injured. He's out there wrestling John Jones, and he's like, I need surgery. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Strip this motherfucker of the belt and let these title fights move on. Dude, Khamzat, his inactivity is really fucking pissing me off. Useless. That's not true. Hugging isn't fighting. All he did was hold DDP down for fucking 25 minutes and do absolutely nothing. Yeah, that's true. Using Josh Emmett as a stepping stone is also dangerous. That is true. Hamzat had a tiny injury. He's ready for the summer now. Yeah, he fucking sprained his pussy, and now he's fucking finally ready to fight after he took absolutely no damage. Hamzat literally just fought. He did not literally just fought. He fucking laid on DDP for 25 minutes and took 0 damage. Like 8 months ago. Josh Emmett just needs one at the level. Just needs one at the level Vallejos is at. Yeah, for sure. I think Vallejos wins, but fucking Josh Emmett's always dangerous as fuck. He has super heavy hands. He went to decision with Ilia Topuria. Even though he got his ass whooped, he got 10-7'd, but he was tough as fuck. Murphy and Topuria are the highest level, in my opinion. And Volkanovski. Imanol Rodriguez by KO. Probably. I haven't picked by decision, but probably. Like a ground and pound TKO, I think so. Fuck, man, those 2 fights were some of the worst I've seen with Izzy and Yoel, along with the women's fights. Other fight, yeah, that shit was trash. Yeah, Hamzat versus DDP and then Islam versus JDM, absolutely fucking abysmal fights, if you can even call them fights. Laying on someone for 25 minutes is not fighting. That shit was trash. You're only as good as your last fight, and Hamzat and Islam's fights is a promotion's worst nightmare to grow the fan base 100%, bro. And I fucking had friends over for Islam versus JDM just for that shit to be one of the most boring fights in UFC history. Islam mauled him. Islam did not do a single thing, dude. He just laid on top of him in half guard and did 0 damage. That shit was garbage. Yeah, Useless is the type of guy that sucks the dick of the guys that fight that way. He's like, oh my God, his wrestling is so good. He's so dominant. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Everybody hates that shit, except for you. Yeah, Hamzat turns out to be a dud, or however you spell that. Yeah, like when a firework doesn't go off after lighting it. Yeah, no, for sure. Instead of fireworks, like that's what Useless likes. Like when you fucking turn on a firework and it doesn't explode, Useless is like, yeah, bro, it didn't explode. That's the best. That's the best part is when it's not exciting. That's what Useless likes. But I really like to see Volk versus Lerone. Me too. I want to see Volk fight Movsar or Lerone. Obviously the winner of that UFC London card. Movsar is future champion. Lerone is being fed to Movsar Evloev. Yeah, I want to see Movsar Evloev lose because he's boring. He has that same fucking fighting style where all he does is lay on people and do nothing. Let's see. Hamzat is still a demon. DDP will be back. Hamzat finishes the next fight. Yeah, most likely. I mean, I want to see that fucking steroid cheating piece of shit come back and fight already. Not to mention those tickets to Hamzat were expensive as fuck, and UFC hasn't been to Chicago in like 5+ years, being dominant and is walking down your opponent in the ring, cutting off the ring. Doesn't always have to be offensive. Yeah, I mean, dominant is when you're actually landing damage in ground and pound and stopping the fight, not just laying on someone for 25 minutes and doing 0 damage. Jiri round 4 knocks out. I agree. Yuri's going to break him down. Yuri's going to put the pressure on him, and Yuri's going to get in his face and fuck Carlos Ulberg up. Gilbert Burns is a former 155er, gave Hamzat his toughest fight. It's true. You'll play a game of Fort. We see it behind you in the background. Nice background. Yeah, that's the finals. I think my homies were in Discord. How come it's red? What game mode is that? It's the finals. Let's see, leave it. It was a nice background for sure. It's fucking looking snazzy, eh? Let's see, the finals, it's free. It's like the destruction in the game is really cool. It's got like battlefield destruction. But so basically Hamzat never loses. Got it. Yeah. But his last fight was trash. Could be records may goated. Yeah, he just retired too early. That's the only issue. Bro, I will never forget how Emmett left Mitchell. Yeah, bro, he fucking left him seizing on the ground. Josh Emmett by big meaty right hook. Yeah, I think that Vallejos is going to get him with some big meaty hooks. I think Josh Emmett is going to fall victim to his own attack. Oh, Khabib's record isn't goated? Yeah, no, I don't think that Khabib's the GOAT. He was definitely very dominant, but he retired too early to be considered the GOAT. He only had like He only had 3 title defenses, or 2. Yeah, no, not enough. Mighty Mouse is ahead of him. John Jones, unfortunately, is ahead of him, even though he fucking eye poked everybody that he fought, and he's a cheating piece of shit. GSP is ahead of him. Anderson Silva is ahead of him. Yeah, Khabib Islam is ahead of him at this point. But yeah, Khabib is like top 6, top 10 maybe. That guy's just different power. Yeah. Brave Fifan to take down, lands a right hand on top of everybody having a seizure. Yeah. But I think that Vallejos, he's got way better striking instincts than Bryce Mitchell. Vallejos is a fucking brick shit house as well at 145. Izzy versus Pfeiffer? Fuck, man. That's a hard one. I mean, like my initial gut says Pfeiffer just because Izzy's coming off of that KO loss. But it's like, fuck, man. Pfeiffer kind of got beaten by Jack Hermanson. I'm sure he's gotten better since that fight, though. Yeah, I'm gonna say Pfeiffer, but Izzy's really fucking good, bro. He got caught by Imavov, but Imavov is really good. I don't think that Pfeiffer's as good as Imavov. I don't know. Pfeiffer's probably gonna have to work in some wrestling if he wants to have a lot of success there. I'd be interested if Vallejos puts his lights out. That'd be impressive because even Topuria wasn't able to do it. But granted, I mean, Josh Emmett was a little bit less washed when he fought Topuria. We'll see. I like it. And we're going to see Vallejos' cardio if he can't knock out Josh Emmett. Is he going to be able to keep fighting in rounds 4 and 5? Is he going to get tired? Is he going to fade? And he can for sure, when he backs you into the cage, he turns into Argentina Topuria. Yeah. Vallejos is a fucking beast, dude. But we'll see. We'll see what he looks like if he can't get Josh Emmett out of there. Is he going to gas out? Who knows? Josh Emmett has experience. That he does. But he is also getting old. He's like 40. I don't know. He's a crafty veteran that goes the full rounds. I can see Emmett pulling out of the bag. Shit. What, you think he gets like a late stoppage? Because I don't think Josh Emmett would win a decision. Unless he wins rounds like 3, 4, and 5. I don't know, man. I don't know. Vallejos is really good. I don't think that he would get like fraud checked by Josh Emmett. I think that he wins. Josh Emmett got power. A lot of people wish they had that. He's an eraser, like Ilya almost, but not as skilled. Yeah, no, for sure. Like skill-wise, Ilya's better, but like power-wise, Josh Emmett is definitely like just as powerful, if not even more powerful. Just like raw horsepower. But he just doesn't have that same kind of a delivery system, the same technique as Ilya Topuria. But fuck, man, Kevin Vallejos is really good. That fucker knocked out Giga Chikadze against Murphy. That was the thing that really cost him. He kept letting Murphy get away. Yeah, Murphy had just, his footwork was too good. Kind of. Everybody was hating on Lerone Murphy for that performance because he was doing a lot of running away. But I mean, shit, he was just playing the matador. He beat Josh Emmett, didn't let him land on him. But yeah, boys, I enjoyed this fucking conversation. Let's see. Yeah, Ulberg versus Jiri. I'm going with Jiri Prochazka, late TKO. Loki Murphy's impressive to me. Murphy's really fucking good, bro. Murphy has really good footwork, really good striking, solid enough takedown defense. I hope he beats Mofsar. But yeah, Pitbull versus Pico. I'm going Aaron Pico. Kelvin Gastelum versus Vicente Luque. I'm going Kelvin Gastelum. Mateusz Gamrot versus Esteban Ribovics. I'm rooting for Esteban Ribovics. Gamrot most likely is going to take him down, smudge him to a decision, be super fucking boring, but I hope Ribovics gets the win. Beneil Dariush versus Manuel Torres. Beneil Dariush is going to get violently fucking chinned, and he should retire. But yeah, after that fucking brutal KO loss, he should retire. Then Prochazka versus Ulberg. We're going Jiri Prochazka. Rest in peace, Benny, for sure. He's fucked. He's fucked because Josh Emmett had him up in the air. Yeah, Josh Emmett picked him up and slammed him down. It was an impressive moment for sure. But he just ended up getting outpointed by the Ro Murphy. But yeah, boys, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. You boys fucking tired? Yeah. Enjoy the fights tomorrow. I would like to do a fight companion. That would be fun. Let's see how I can go about doing that. But I don't know. Maybe just for the main card. I think that would be the way that I would do that, because being live for the whole fucking card sounds pretty terrible. Let's see, I'm just doing something real quick here. God damn it. All right, boys. I'm going to go ahead and get up on out of here. I appreciate you guys for tuning in, for chatting it up with your boy. Leave a like on the stream, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all that good stuff. Watch my most recent videos on the channel. I'm talking about Regina Tarin's fine ass, the UFC Mexico City short notice girl that's coming in. You also have the UFC Houston full card recap. You have a fucking sick rant about this bullshit ass fighting style that Jalton Almeida, Mopsar Evloev, all these guys have. She got ass, she does. She's hot, bro. But watch this fucking video. I put a lot of energy into it. And it's funny. It's fucking funny ass video. The more it goes on. But yeah, boys. Beneil is sloppy, slow, predictable, and his coaches suck along with the gym. Yeah, his coaches don't give a fuck about him for letting him take this fight. He's gonna get destroyed. Murphy Torres Finney had him round 1 with on the takedowns. But yeah, W. Yeah, watch that video. It's funny. And have a good night, bros. Peace out, eh?